Hi, good afternoon, everybody. It's Julie from Valley Soul in Huntsville, Alabama, and we are well on our way to apparently a lot of snow. This has been the general consensus. We've done all of our grocery shopping, and now it's set in like, do I even kind of have proper clothes and footwear for myself and my kids? Because I saw a thing that said it may be Tuesday until we are out of the house, which is just crazy. So if you watched the live yesterday, you saw all kinds of different boot options, and some we've completely sold out of today, yesterday and today. It's been a crazy day. So we just wanted to update you, and then I've grabbed a few more things to kind of fill in on the sale that aren't necessarily boots, but are, hold on just a second, there we go, that are not necessarily boots, but are really cozy, soft items that are gonna be really great for this snowpocalypse that we're about to get. So, good morning, Stephanie. That reminds me I need to get something out of my closet for you now that we're back in town. So, okay, or good morning, my goodness. Good afternoon, everybody. It's like 4 o'clock. It is not morning. Okay. So we are going to talk about some of our favorite cozy styles. These are ones that we have at least 4 sizes left in, just because I don't want to show you something and you fall in love with it and then we don't have it. So we're going to start with some of our cozy favorites. So these are, if you are I don't leave the house when it snows or gets below 40 degrees person, or and then we'll move into I still have to go to work no matter what the weather's doing. And then we will move into I'm going outside and playing with my kids. So we've got several different points of view, and let me know who you are. And at the end, I'll tell you who I am. So your options are, number 1, I don't go outside. I'll watch from inside by the fire. Number 2 is I still have to go outside and go to work no matter what the weather does. And number 3 is I love to go outside and play in it, with or without, if you have kids or not. So I would love to know. I'm always intrigued on like if people love or hate the snow. We all live in Alabama, so I feel like maybe we don't love it, but it'll be good to see. Okay, so first up that we added to the sale just tonight, we wanted to just kind of tempt you to leave the house tomorrow, because I know you guys are not, you probably did your grocery shopping today and are going to kind of trying to settle in, but I want you to keep in mind you may be snowed in from Friday to Tuesday. So today and tomorrow, this is a chance to get out and see people before you go crazy. So this is one that I just added to the sale. This is our Onset little clog. They are so ridiculously cozy. I love these. If you've had Onset, you know how wonderful they are. And probably lost your mind when you found out that they come in a clog option, not just a sneaker. So what makes Onset so wonderful? This is what comes out of it. So if you look at this wonderful squish, it does not flatten out. I've had mine forever. I've walked tens of thousands of miles in them several days in a row, and they still feel great. They have a really fantastic arch support. This one in particular has this really great wool lining, so it's nice and cozy, snuggly, warm. And then this kind of puffer coat upper. So the black is the nylon, if you can kind of see. And then the tan color is a suede. So there are 2 different materials depending on which color you get. Both have that same footbed, same rubber outsole. So this is your, I don't like leaving the house if it's cold. I just want my feet to have their own little warm puffer jacket and to stay nice and cozy and be cushy and eat my soup by the fire. That's what this is for. I also saw the cutest thing. Shout out to Snail Books. They posted the weather map of like the different amount of inches and how many books that they're planning on reading, depending on how many inches that they got. I thought that was so cute. So if you are gonna sit by the fire and read a book, this is your jam. Everything that we're showing is part of the 30% off end of season sale. So it's technically a boot sale. I know this isn't a boot, but this is part of that end of season sale. So perfect time to grab a nice warm snuggly puffer jacket for your feet. Next up, this one we sold out of completely, and then the shipment came late. So this one, we would have sold out of completely again if we had gotten it a little bit sooner. This is one of our top soft waves. It has this really gorgeous, soft, kind of furry hand to it. So texture, so you've got that here, and then you have the bronze and the tonal suede on the toe. So really, really beautiful, really awesome rubber sole. So it's really grippy. It has a really great arch support in it and a lot of stability. So if you are going to be on ice, on water, on snow, you're going to want something that does have that real grippy rubber sole. So this has that true rubber outsole, super comfy, and it's a stretch on. So it's just nice and easy, slip on, cozy, and you're good to go. And then we have the, here, let me turn you guys around. We're gonna go this way. Okay. Then we have the Mille-Monta. Oh my gosh, the sun is like right there. Did y'all see that? Okay. Then we have the Mille-Monta. The Mille-Monta feels like a sheep is hugging your foot. This is the most cozy option that we carry. It has shearling around the back, around the top, and around the footbed. You see it, does this footbed come out? No, well, it does. So you can see, look at this. So, I mean, it is literally like a sheep is hugging your foot. We had somebody try it on earlier today, and she tried it on with socks and was like, you can't try this on with a sock. You're ruining the wonderfulness. So try it on without a sock. Hold on just a second. So, sorry, I needed some water. This one's super cozy, and this has the same outsole and insole as this, which I wear all the time. I've worn it all day today. It actually compresses depending on where your pressure falls. So this is all like squish. So this is one that if we had my size in it, this would be going home with me tonight, but we've already sold out of my size. I think we have a 37, 38, and 39 left, and that is it. So if you're one of those sizes, this would be perfect for the weather that is headed our way. Okay, next up is this little Gabor booty. This is one of my favorites because you can zip in and out of it. So really easy when you get layered up with all the socks and all the leggings and your thermal underwear. It's so easy to open up this part and then just zip in and out of it. So it's nice because you don't have to buy a shoe or a boot that's too big. Just because you're having to layer with the weather. But you can open it up for the thicker sock days, and then on normal weather days, you can tighten it back down and tie it and wear it a little bit dressy. It also has that nice flexibility and really good notching in the sole, so it's gonna have a nice grip to it, which is really nice. And it's lightweight. So if you are packing this or you're doing a lot of walking, it's gonna be a nice and lightweight boot that has this nice little furry cuff to it. So this is one of my other favorites for when we get this crazy weather. And then these are our dressy options. And I'm going to slow down for a second so that Hannah is like doing quick changes in and out of boots. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. Or if you want us to check for sizes, we can also always send you messages with pictures of what we have in your size. And y'all, they talked me into this. I was like, I have not washed my hair today. This is not a live video day. And they were like, nobody's gonna notice, she'll be fine. So blame them for the hair in a ponytail look. Okay, this is from Arsh. This is another one that we would have sold out of if it had come in a little bit sooner. We actually ordered these while we were in Milan, and then they made them for us, which obviously takes a little while. So these just arrived a couple of weeks ago. Hated to mark them down because they're absolutely fabulous. But we just are in the South and it's January, so it's time to move them on. But this is all one piece of leather. So Arsh is known for their Saketto construction, which is they build it from the inside out, and then they kind of turn, they make like a leather bag, and then they pull it inside out, and that's the inside of the shoe, and then they build the rest of the shoe around it. So it's a really neat, really custom shoemaking technique. And then this is, they've always kind of looked more mature, like not real fashionable, just very functional. And they just came out with these really fun soles. So this is another one that's like that pure rubber sole, has the flexibility, so trendy, it's platform. So this is one of those, if you're headed to New York, if you're headed anywhere that's more fashionable, but you're gonna be walking a lot, this would be a really fantastic option for you. And then it has the stretch around the ankle, so it holds the ankle nicely. So you're not gonna get stuff dripping in your shoe. So if you are where there's a lot of snow, it's gonna be a nice snug fit. You just put on a sock with it and you're good to go. And it dresses up really nicely. It's beautiful with a dress, with leggings, with tights, with dressy denim and a cute top. Like it's just a very, very versatile boot that is super stylish. So, and this is one, there's not gonna be a lot of breaking in because of the staccato construction where it just feels good from day one. So absolutely beautiful. This is one of those, if you do have to go to work, you're going somewhere where you're gonna be dressing up a little bit, but it's still gonna be cold, this would be a great option. And then this is a water resistant leather boot from Nayot. So this one is actually like it's labeled as water resistant. It has that removable, look at this court foot bed. Look at that. So really fantastic medial arch in there. It's gonna feel really good, be dressy. So this is another one of those, if you have to go to work in this cold weather, this is gonna be a really good option. Has that little bit of a heel, has that nice rubber outsole. So another one that you can kind of dress up, still be nice and cozy and have that arch support. And the main thing with snow, ice, wet, is that it doesn't seep through your boot. Because there's nothing worse than a cold, wet foot. Your feet can kind of temperature regulate as long as they stay dry, but the second the moisture gets in there and picks up whatever temperature you're in, that's when you're gonna get really, really cold. So these are all options that are gonna keep your feet nice and dry too. And then, what do you wanna do next? Okay, perfect. Now we're gonna do Gabor. So hold on, let me grab the board. So Gabor is the biggest shoe company in Europe. So they have tons of styles, tons of colors. They work with a ton of different factories. So if you mention Gabor in Europe, it's like, oh yeah, I mean, it's so synonymous with well-made comfort shoes. They import like this much of the selection into the US. Still a huge business, but or a huge brand, but it is not nearly what they make in Europe. So this is one of my favorite little grippy options. The sole on it is so fantastic. Like look at all of these indentions. Like it just has a whole lot of tread to it. It's a little more stable. You're closer to the ground, but really beautiful boot. So this is one you can definitely throw on, wear it this weekend in the snow, but then you'll also actually wear it too, which is what you want. So this has that inside zip, and then it has this really great kind of wool lining to it. So that's gonna help keep your feet nice and warm, help keep them dry, wick moisture away. So a really great little boot. I love the platform on this. And it's not gonna be super wide, which is nice too. So if you have a little bit narrower foot, this is a really great option. Really cute on. You can see it with jeans. And there's no seaming on it. So do you see it's all one piece till you get to the zipper and right here. So there's nothing to rub any hammer toes or bunions, nothing to break in, no seams that are going to be like, oh, I don't know if that hits the right spot. You're not going to have any of that with this one. And then we've got two more. You want to just put on the soft waves one?
Yeah, this one's too small.
Okay. This is like what I call my Taylor Swift boot. It comes up high on the calf. This is all stretched, so it's going to fit your calf really nicely, whether it's skinny or wide. It's going to just kind of stretch and fit like a legging around your leg. And then has this really dressy look to it while still having that nice rubber outsole. So really grippy, really pretty on the foot and the leg. It's so flattering. And I love that it's tall because you can put on a knee-high sock and then your knee-high boot and then have a layer of pants. So you've got multiple layers over your leg so that you're not getting like a wind gap between your shoe and your pants where cold can get in. This is going to cover your whole ankle and calf. So really, really pretty. Again, a little bit dressier, but definitely very, very functional. And these are all treated where they're going to be nice and water resistant. And then last but not least is one of my favorite boots. This is the little Soft Waves with the patent. I wear the shoe all the time. I almost wore it today. I wore it all day yesterday. Patent is just nice because it's stuff is going to beat up and roll off of it. So if it's no matter what it is, it's just going to beat up and roll off of it. So you don't ever have to worry about staining. You don't have to worry about water. It's just such an easy boot. And then you have the stretch here. So it's a great fit on your ankle. You have the inside zip, and then this sole feels like a flat. So even though you're up off the ground a little bit, it looks dressy and like you have a heel. It feels like a flat. So the first day I got this, I wore it for 8 hours a day on the concrete, and my feet were great. So very, very functional. Very cute. I've worn it with dresses. I wear it with my leather pants. I wear it with denim. Like it's just very functional, very versatile. And it's going to look really good. So this is maybe not, I'm going sledding with my kids, but it's definitely like, we're going to go crazy. We need to get out of the house on Saturday or Sunday. This would be a really great option for you. So lots of options to keep you cozy, keep you warm, keep you stylish, but still feeling good. So I hope you've gotten your groceries. That is was my main panic. I don't know about y'all, but the idea of being stuck inside for days with little kids and not enough food is like what nightmares are made of. I always say, do y'all remember the tornadoes that hit that like everybody was stuck inside for 4 or 5 days? I had a panic attack like within the first hour, and we left to go to the beach because it was like, if the human race is dependent upon me to survive, it's not going to go well. I'll do my best, but it's not going to go well. I'm not a survivalist. I like my creature comforts. I like my warmth. But anyway, so comment below if you love the snow, if you're more of an adventurous survivalist person, or if you're like, I'm going to sit inside by the fire and read a book and I want your cozy shoes. So would love to know what your plan is for this weekend. The boot sale is still going live. It's 30% off. All the sizes are out. Like I said, we just added a couple new styles to it tonight. So if you have any questions, just send us a message and we'll see you soon. So bye guys, have a wonderful night.